Hi guys, hi, my name is Christine and I'm live from Gloucester. And today we will be discussing a different topic. Today's topic is how we react to unfulfilled expectations. How do you handle unfulfilled expectations? So I'd like to hear maybe a life story, a personal experience of how you've had an unfulfilled expectation, how you dealt with it, and maybe now looking back, what do you think you could have done better, or what should one do to handle an unfulfilled expectation? So let's start off with Ananya. Ananya, I'd like you to introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day first.
Hi, Christine. Hi, everyone. My name is Ananya, and I'm currently pursuing my post-graduation in MBA from ICFI Business School, Hyderabad. And my day was good. I had my classes. I slept a lot today. So it's very rare because we don't usually get time to take rest. It's just the nighttime we sleep. Otherwise, in the middle of the day, even if you feel drowsy, even if you feel a little lethargic, then I don't think so. There is enough time to just take a nap even. So yeah, and also I went to the airport to drop my friend. So she had gone to Delhi, which is the capital of India. She has gone there to meet her friends. So yes, that's pretty much for the day. And about the question that how I handle unmet expectations. I think I'm that kind of a person. I don't expect much from people. I just, expect as much as I perceive that person can give me. And about me, yes, that's a very contradictory thing because I expect a lot from me. I think I would do this lot many things at a time, but it doesn't happen usually. I expect a lot from myself, which is not even right at some point of time. I feel like it's so wrong I'm doing with myself. So I think to meet that thing and to handle that situation, I think I just once said this.
Okay, and can you think of a specific unfulfilled expectation that you had, and maybe you can share it with us?
Mm, Not as such, but yes, I expected a lot from myself when I was trying for the business management exams. So I thought I would do good in NMAT. There is a competitive exam in MAT, and it was for NMIMS Mumbai. I was trying for that, and unfortunately, my scores were less than I expected. I at least expected a 210, but I only got 193. So yeah, so I didn't get selected the first round, but after joining IBS, I got a call after, I guess, 3 months. I got a call that the second selection list is out and I have been selected. But at that moment of time, I was already settled in IBS and I didn't want to change my college. But sometimes I feel like it was a foolishness I committed because I could have gone to it's a better college, it's in a better rank. So I could have gotten there and be in a good position. But I think I started this journey with the thought that I would do good, and I'm really trying my best. I am trying every day to be the best of myself. So I think, yes, I did a good decision. I chose a good thing. And later on, I don't expect a lot from, as I said, I don't expect a lot from other people. So other people do not disappoint me at all. And for me, yes, I sometimes disappoint myself because I expect a lot from myself, but that is manageable because I am the one who is creating that thought, and I am the one who is not fulfilling it. So for a moment I feel like I have to settle down myself, but at the next moment I feel like it's fine. It's okay to expect a little more from yourself so that you at least reach the topmost thing which you expected. So yes, it's fine if I expect a lot from myself.
Excellent. So you push yourself more, but you also keep in
I
mind.
think, yes, Christine, these expectations always push me more to do more in whatever field I am urging to, act. but sometimes it's just a drawback. The drawback is I feel
Mhm.
a little demoralized, a little, the self-doubt comes in between. So except that self-doubt, I don't think so there is other demerits, because it's just always pushing me to do better in my life. So yeah.
Excellent, very good, very good. So it's keeping also striking that balance between what you're expecting of yourself and knowing your limitations as well. So it's striking a balance. Yes, pushing yourself harder, but at, knowing what your limitations might be at
Yeah.
that certain point in time.
I think knowing what can be realistic motive, what you really want to get, and is that thing achievable? I think that is the only thing everybody should keep in mind. Only then you can just expect as much as you can achieve. So I can't just stay in my room and say that I would be the CEO of some company or XYZ company, but I can work on it. My goal is very short term period right now. I have a short term goal. I want to get into corporate. I want to do all that XYZ stuff. Then only I could, after reaching a certain level, I could just figure out that, okay, I want to be this person. I want to be that person. I want to excel in this position. So that is a later stage. I think knowing the realistic
Mhm.
action is the most important thing. Knowing where you stand and what can be achievable at this point of time is very important.
Excellent, very good. Thank you very much, Ananya.
Thank you so much.
Okay, next we'll move on to Suchitra. Suchitra, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day first?
Yes, Christine. So I'm audible, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So my name is Suchitra. Currently pursuing my post graduation in ICFI Business School, and I'm a science graduate. The day was pretty much productive. I've attended 4 classes, and all of them were my favorite. So post that, I had chit chat with my friends, and I got back to my hostel. So now, right now, I'm sitting in front of you, talking to you. So that was my day.
Excellent, very good. Okay, so Suchitra, how do you handle unfulfilled expectations? So I'd like you to give us a personal story of how you've handled it and also reflect on it a bit if you've handled it well and how one should handle unfulfilled expectations.
Yes. While I was in not childhood exactly, post childhood, while I was in my intermediate or something like that, I used to have a lot of expectations on everything, every person, every work, everything what I do. So I guess there was a little foolishness because I couldn't know how to manage them and how to accept the reality and what is reality and stuff. So yeah, I think it's pretty natural that in that point, at that point of time, having a lot of expectations on anything. I mean, that taught me so much. That taught me how the realistic world would be, how what you can control, what you cannot control, etc. So yeah, coming to the live example, yeah, the like Ananya has mentioned, the same went with me. Uh, I took a year gap for 1 year post my graduation. From there, I used to aim for IIMs and the tier 1 college, tier 1 B school. So, but I don't know what went wrong. But I've given CAT exam, all of the management exams, but yeah, I couldn't reach my expectations or my aim at that point of time. So yeah, I've, I had to take a decision post my year because I cannot waste another year. So I thought I would control, what I have right now. So yeah, having setting realistic goals and having a clear point of view will teach me, that I taught me. That's the thing. Being realistic, being and taking control of things, what you can control, I would say these are the things that would be helpful in order to fulfill the expectations.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Suchitra.
You're welcome, Christine.
Okay, next we'll move on to Aksha. Hi, Aksha.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. So Aksha, can you please introduce yourself? Tell us a bit about your day. And
Okay. So myself Aksha, and I'm currently pursuing my MBA from ICFI Business School, Hyderabad, and I'm from Kerala. And today I had my classes, and yeah, nothing special. I just went to classes and came back to room. Nothing I did, and I talked to my sister after coming back. It was her first day in her office, of new office actually. So that's about the day. And about the question today, I think I keep expectation on myself, uh, just like what I can actually do. I don't expect it more from me even, because always expect, I feel like expectations hurt a bit when we expect more. So I don't keep big expectations. Neither I do allow my like mom and dad to expect from me too much more, because if from my uh, 12th class they expected me to take commerce, I said I will go for science. Then they expected that I will take biology science, I took computer science. Like, I always do the opposite what they think. So nowadays they don't expect anything from me. Like, they are like, whatever you do, we are with you. So that, I just want that support. I don't want people expect much more things, like, or dream about me anything, or like that kind of expectation. Like, I don't let anyone to keep on me. Yeah, if they give any task or things, yeah, I meet that expectations. Because like, mom dad, the what mom dad expect from me is another thing, and what are my colleague or my friends or whoever related to me expecting will be different. In a job, if you are keeping an expectation, I will try to fulfill it, and I will give my 100%. But yeah, according to my life or things, I don't expect much. I live in the present. Nothing I keep for future. If a task is there, I will complete it in by like today only. So I'm a kind of person like that. I don't keep expectation. Yeah, sometimes expectation pull me to do many things. Like, I am expecting a good job and things. For that, now I have to study. So I fulfill that things. Like, I expect myself.
so what happens though when that is unfulfilled? How do you deal with it?
Yeah, first I will be sad if I didn't fulfill, but I try to make retry it again. I usually do that. I retry it. I see where I went wrong, or where I didn't did well, or things. Like, I was in sports for like long 7 years, and I was a captain too. So my team members also expect from me to do in a certain way. If, like, we expect we will reach in certain position, or in a match we will reach. Sometimes we can't. Like, there will be many circumstances, or sometimes our practice lagged somewhere. So I will rectify that mistakes and try. Yeah, sometimes we don't have chance. Then I will be like little sad, but yeah, I will cope up with it.
Okay. And what would you suggest for people to do? So people who do have unfulfilled expectations, what would you advise them to do?
Maybe like, uh, at least be happy that you tried for that, and you make sure you gave your 100%, and don't be sad or depressed on it. Like, give your effort, try hard. Like, anyway, what you are trying or what you're putting in will not go waste. It will give you an experience and knowledge. That's it.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much. Okay, next we have Samikia. Hi, Samikia.
Hello, ma'am.
Okay, Samikia, so can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day first?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. My name is Samikya Sambardhana. I'm studying in class 8th in St. Vincent Convent School, and I'm living in India at Odisha, Berhampur, and my hobbies are to doing paintings and drawings. Thank you for about today's day. Today I woke up at 6 o'clock and I got ready and then I went to school. Today was the last working day of this year. Now after that, from today onwards, there is winter vacation. Then our school will be open in the next year. So after coming back from school, I just took after coming back from school, I just took rest. I just slept for a while as my exams were completed. Today I was enjoying my day. Uh, I was watching TV and I was playing with my brother. And after that, I completed my tuition homework. That I had to do my maths homework. Then after that, I had my tuition. After my tuition, I was just watching TV with my mom. Then I joined your class.
Excellent, very good. Okay, so Samikya, can you tell me, how do you handle unfulfilled expectations?
As for me, my expectations are only for my exams, like getting above 95%. Uh, Before this year, I was getting that, but this year, I don't know why, but I have been very down. I'm getting below 95% only. So, in my first unit exam, I was expecting that, but then also I was not at then also at that time also I only got 93.6%. So I expected that in my first term examination. So at that time also I didn't get that. Like I think I just I am just to handle it. I just first overview. I just view it how what are the things I'm not getting it or I'm not going through it. So because of which I'm not getting that much, and I'm also thinking like I have also after reviewing it, I got to know that I am not much prepared about the theory part. So because of which I'm unable to write the explanation briefly in my examination. So this is how I handle my expectations. I think this time I will be getting surely good marks.
Okay, and what happens, how would you handle it if your expectations of getting very good marks are not met? How are you going to handle it?
Um, I think after this, I will be again going through, and I will be again going through what I have done. I have done my mistake. What is the wrong I have done, and the next time I think I will be not doing that mistake again. And after this much of I think after not getting my expecting marks, my mom will be also not leaving me because he will be very angry because it's about 3 times I'm not getting that expected mark.
Okay, very good, very good. Okay, so let's move on to, is the Arush? Arush, are you here? Arush? No. Okay. I wasn't sure whether he joined or not. So let's move on to the next question. So what I want to ask now is, okay, so we have unfulfilled expectations. Do you think you set your expectations so high? And is it good to actually set very high expectations for yourself? Is it actually helpful, or are you really setting yourself up for failure?
I think, Christine, if you're mentally strong enough to, handle the disappointment, it's fine, because setting up a higher expectations from you or the person you think that can do for you is, I think, a good thing, because you're setting up a goal. If even if you don't reach the goal, you are in the journey, you know so many things and you experience so many things, and you at least you know how to handle the whole scenario properly. So I think setting up expectations on yourself is either way good only, because if you are mentally strong enough that even if you fail, you are able to handle it properly, then I think it's good, because it just pushes your limit to more. Not just the boundary you have made it for yourself, but you just cross it. And even after so many barriers or anything comes in between, you have that goal in your mind, you want to reach it. So you just push yourself, your limits to a greater extent when you set higher expectations on yourself. But also, to contradict it, the other drawback is, if you're not mentally strong enough, you will just drain yourself, and you'll be sad, you'll be depressed, just because you'll be irritated mostly because you have set a very big expectations on yourself and you are not able to fulfill it. So you eventually start hating yourself just because you are not able to meet your own expectations. So it is a drawback, but most of the time I think it helps people. For me, I think it helps me because I think I'm mentally strong. I know what I thought of and I know how can I achieve it, even if it's not achievable. I think I'll be more than happy enough just to try it for a bit. So yeah.
Okay, very good. Excellent. Thank you very much, Ananya.
Thank you.
Okay, Suchitra, what about you? What's your opinion on this? Suchitra? Okay, I think Suchitra might be having some issues there. Let's move on to Aksha. Hi, Aksha.
Yes, ma'am.
So Aksha, what is your take on this? Do you think it's a good idea to set such high expectations for yourself? Or do you think you're setting yourself up for failure? What is your take on it?
From my personal experience, I always sometimes I know, like, I will set a limit where I really can, and an extra expectation or a high expectation, we say. And I always seen like cover the where I can be, the like two limits, the minimum and the maximum, but I always jump, like, get higher than that minimum. Like, I will go forward. Like, if I set a goal, I will just play district level match, but I have seen I have played the state level like that. I have jumped. Like, highest expectation will be in national team, but yeah, I will be in the state team. So I will be like, yeah, I have, like, improved myself, and I have seen me improving myself and putting more effort than I will do for that minimum expectation. So I think it is good if you put more expectation on yourself. But yeah, if you don't get depressed or very sad and things like that, if you can take it in a positive note, that how effort you put and what you got by that, then it is better to take or give your higher expectation, I think.
Okay, very good. Excellent. Thank you very much, Aksha. Okay, Suchitra, are you still there? No. Okay, let's move on to Samikya with the same question. Samikya, what is your opinion on this?
Ma'am, having an high expectation, it's not bad. It's good also, but I think keeping an high expectation, we should know that we should know ourselves that yes, we are able to, or like we are able to do that, or we are we are capable of getting that, and we have to be positive about that. And also we should set our mind to get that. We will be or else we will be keeping our high expectation but not focusing on that, and we will and this will not help us to get our expectations. So I think for keeping an expectation like high, so we should be more capable, and we should be thinking, we should be at that level that yes, we can.
Okay, very good. Now I'm going to ask you something about the new year that's coming up. What expectations do you have about the new year, and are you setting yourself up for failure with them? So Ananya, let's start with you. What are your expectations for the coming year?
Unfortunately, I set so many goals for the year, but this year I'm planning to set a limited goal because I'll be covered with lot many things this year, the upcoming year, obviously. So I just hope that this year brings me a lot of positive and good vibes, because that's what I need in my whole life. I just want to get a good placement. That's in my mind at the first place. And I want my family to be secure. Their health should be good all the time, because I'm not with them currently, and I will not be with them for the, I don't know, for the next 1 year or 2 years. So I just want them to be safe and sound. And rest, I have my individual goals. I am working out on that, and definitely I'll just reset it back once the 1st of January comes. I'll just write it down in my journal, so that I maintain that thing for a longer period of time. At least I'll try to achieve as many as goals. I will write it down, because also I have planned to visit 2 new countries. So let's see how it goes, because saving for 6 months, and then later on asking my mom for money just to go to the trips. And um, just the thing, I just have to write it down in a journal. I have to recollect all the things which I wrote last year, and I couldn't do it last year because of certain reasons. So I'll even write that down, so that I can plan to fulfill that this time too.
Excellent.
Even if I fail, I think I wouldn't be sad, because I'm just 23. There are a lot many years rolling on in front of me, that I can achieve so many things. So I won't be disheartened, but yes, I'll try my best to do whatever I can to achieve those goals.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Ananya. And Aksha, what about you? What are your expectations for the coming year?
Actually, I expect that get into a good company by the end of this year, because like it is a crucial year coming up. I think I took a MPA, and like placements, many things will be coming up this year. So I think let it be a happy year. And about like I don't expect much more also, because of the news which I heard from all over the world nowadays, like recession and COVID. Yeah, a bit of negative things I'm hearing. And I am a bit overthinker too. Like I always process things in my mind, but I expect I end up in a good company. And like, and I wish a good year for my family too. And yeah, think positive that COVID don't spread much more again, and we must not go to that 2020 year again. That's it.
Okay,
I don't have
good.
much more resolutions.
And Samikya, what about you?
Ma'am, as for my next year, I expected for my annual exam of my 8th class, I should be getting more than 95%, and also I want to participate as much as I can in that paintings and drawing competition, because this year I was not getting any chance to participate. So next year I want to get as much as I can, because I like drawings much. So I want to participate. I want to get positions too. These are my expectation. I've not expected much.
Okay, excellent. Very good. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, so today we took quite a trip around a few questions. We started off with how do we handle unfulfilled expectations, and I asked you to give a personal experience and how you handled it and reflect back on it, and what would you suggest would be the best way to handle it. And then we looked at is it good to have very high expectations? And then we looked at our expectations for the coming year. So we've taken a bit of a journey with the topic, but that's what we do. So thank you very much for participating and for sharing your opinions. And I hope you have a lovely evening and you're all excited for the Christmas, the Christmas weekend, basically. So thank you very much, and I will see you all tomorrow for our last lesson of the year. And then I will meet you all on the other side on the next year. Thank you very
Thank you,
much,
Christine.
guys.
Bye-bye.
See you. Bye.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you.